Today we're going to talk about field definitions. Once again, Lancy Boy has been gracious enough to allow us to utilize his map. I gotta say this: most modders, if you ask them if you can edit their map or whatever, uh, they just won't. For the most part, 90% of the time, they're just not going to let you. Lancy Boy's only request was that I keep the mod private. Now, anybody who has honor would do that. So, I gotta say, that's pretty honorable of Lancy Boy. Today, we're going to show you how to do field definitions. The easiest way to start off is go into scripts. Well, first you gotta click on fields. Go into scripts, blah blah, map, and what is it? Toggle field areas, I think it is. Give it a minute to figure something out. There it is. All those blue lines are field definitions. So, we're going to find one that doesn't quite match the field area. Now, a lot of maps are done just like this. And it's not because, the map maker is lazy or anything. It's because in FS19, you didn't have to go through all these extra steps. FS19 is kind of a nightmare. So, and I'm not going to do this for the whole map because this doesn't matter whatsoever to me. I mean, it might to some people, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So we're going to pick probably the most stubborn map on her field on here. That'd be this one, I think, because of all the angles and the island. So now we got to figure out which field this is out of. Jesus Christ, Lancy Boy. Alright, so I forgot what field number this is. No clue. Easiest way to do it is Lancy Boy is nice enough to actually put the freaking field information where it's supposed to be. I've noticed some map makers will just have like this transform group will be right in the middle of the map. So you click on each field and it just keeps bringing up the middle of the map and you can't find the right field. Instead of moving the transform group where it's supposed to be. So all we gotta do is click down this list because he did that for us. So once we find the right field, which could take all day. Oh, we're getting closer. Aha! Field 45. See how it shows up in the middle of the field where it's supposed to be. It's almost like he knew what he was doing or something. Okay, so we got this one corner here, right? All well and good. What we're going to do, for starters, is get rid of this train editing crap. We're going to bring up the attributes. And once again, as soon as I start recording, my dog decides he wants to be an a-hole. Alright, so what I'm going to do is zero everything out for starters. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Why are we doing that? Well, you'll see. Now we're going to come in here, zero everything out again. And on this one, I think it is, we'll just add 10. We'll add 5, I guess. Weird. Flash, why do you have to always pick when I'm recording to like get up and start being annoying? Okay. That itty bitty square. We're going to expand it a little bit because 10 is kind of the magic number. I was trying to see what I'm working with here. Alright. So, that's our corner one. Now, this part really sucks. In order to go around this circle here, we're going to have to duplicate this several times, and then we're going to have to rename this, and we'll show you how to do that as we go. By doing this, it will actually help. Actually, let's go back to 0, 0, 0, 0. Damn. Luckily. Damn. Alright. Throw you out to about here. I'm going to find the first edge that kind of matches. Now we're going to hit Control D. And we're basically going to do this until we can make some kind of circle. Control D. I mean, this, like I said, this process is a pain. But once it's said and done, if you're using seasons, or if you're using why was I about to say Grand Theft Auto? That doesn't even make sense. If you're using developer tools, it'll allow you to use developer tools to replant the whole field if you want. So it's kind of a necessary evil. I mean, obviously, you guys could have used some kind of script that would allow you to calculate the actual field, and that would work for developer tools, but that's not what we got here. So honestly, this is not just for, this is not a step that you need to do in your map, per se, if you want to just play the map. However, because the way seasons works, and the way developer tools work, you have to do this extra step, which is beyond time consuming. Like courseplay, if you use courseplay, it would automatically generate the field because it would read the actual field, whether the field definitions are in there like this or not. So if courseplay can do it, then why in the hell can't FS19, seasons, or developer tools do it? If you all know an easier way of doing this, please, for the love of God, share. So each time, all I'm doing is hitting Control D to give me another square. And we're just bending and turning it until it fits around this island. This should give you a better appreciation for map makers who don't just do square fields. This is what we do on the collaboration, is we actually go through the pain of doing all these field definitions for you, because we like to use developer tools and seasons and all that. It sucks. It really does. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is it worth it? Yes. Is the shadow going to make it hard for me to see? I don't want to create light because I don't want to go through and try to find said light and delete it. There we go. Now if you guys want to just kind of scroll that time bar down there to get towards the end, go for it. Because if I try to exit out of this to pause the video until we get to the end, it could wreak havoc. Actually. Alright, we got the first donut. So be nice to kind of go ahead and show you here what we have to do to all these. Obviously, that's not all corner one repeatedly, right? So yeah, we're going to have to edit each one of these. And it's really not, that big of a deal. It's just kind of a, kind of a pain, to be honest. We'll go ahead and number or get these. So when we start building the outside, and I'll show you how to fill in the center too. It's actually really easy once you get the edges done, or edges and obstructions, I guess. Once you get all those done, as far as doing the rest of it, goes really quick. So you come in here and you come up to here. Just change that to a 2. And for whatever reason, Giants Editor still does that. It closes, which is annoying. You're going to do this for each one. And it'll close. Because obviously you're done, even though you've only changed one thing. And we'll do that until we're finished. Pause. It just figures out something kind of interesting. If you start at the bottom of each transform group, so like change this to 6, that to 6, then you come up here and change the first one to 6. Oops. That completely screwed everything up. 0, 1. Oh, 1. 6. You enter, then it'll close it for you. So if you just do it that way, it actually kind of saves you a step. You have to make sure that you're actually entering stuff where it needs to be. Then you hit enter, and boom. So that works. Anyways, I'll rename all this crap later. What we're going to do is, I have a weird theory. I have no idea if it's going to work or not, but what we're going to do is we're going to grab this guy here, Control D, copy it, and Control B to place it, right? So Delta and then Bravo, and then you click. Boom, there it is. So I was thinking back to my spline work, what I do with that script. I was just wondering, what happens if, say, like this was up here, right? And does that. So can you place another one of these, change that to like a 4, then take it and move it over here? Then let's drag it down and see what kind of happens. Nothing. So perhaps this could be a complete waste of time, but if you could actually do it this way, it'd be definitely worth finding out. Let's go ahead and make another one. Control B, place it here. Change that to a 5. Unfortunately, we don't want to cover this up, so we're going to go Control D, B, place it like here. Change that to a 6. Honestly, that doesn't work. Unfortunately. B here. Change that to a 7. And that would have been fantastic. But apparently you can only do 3. However, you can kind of play around with this. See, and that's how you would fill up this whole space, basically. So if we go with these, and sure it's going to miss a little bit there, but we can always come back with smaller ones. So we come in here, bring him over. Then B, place him in here like so. See what I'm getting at? Gotta use the squares to B. There we go. Kind of make this contour here. B. I keep pressing B when all I really need to do is copy. Come in here, kind of fold that up. Go D. Bring him over here. Fold him up. Slide him down to kind of match the contour. There, yeah. See, that works. Now we'll do Control B. Slide you over. Let's give you something like that so it kind of matches the top up here. Alright, so now come in here and grab a corner. This one for starters. Which, damn, kind of backwards. So corner 2. We're going to bring him out to about 75, right? I'll grab corner 3. Put him about 75. Now, there's corner 1. Gotta slide them over to about here. 3. Well, you know, we're starting to get somewhere. Keep doing that until that's what I was trying to avoid right there. That's okay. Corner 3. Drag him across. Right about there. No worries. I'll come up here and grab this guy. E. And then we'll find this guy here. Oh, not that guy. Control Z. Where's the big one? There we go. All right. Like I said, this can be kind of a pain. But if you want a realistic map, what you gotta do. You want to just drag him across. for now. So right there's the first changeover. So corner 2, bring up to, I want to say there. So we'll try 40 for now. Corner 3, change the same translation. Wait for it to figure it out. Yep, that's about right. Any little gaps like this, we'll fill in with the little squares. And we'll just keep on going. Grab him, we're going to swing him. Then, since it's facing the right direction now, all we gotta do is change one. Grab him again. You can kind of see where we're going with this. Corner 2. What? There's corner 1 way over there. That doesn't even make sense. Corner 2. Because we're in the wrong one. Corner 2. Bring him to 20. We'll call it 25. U. 25. D. Bring it down to here. Start turning you. Also 25 is going to be too much again. So we'll try 15, see where that puts us. D. Like I said, it's kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a pain. Once again, if you want a realistic map, these are steps you gotta follow. Unless somebody knows an easier way. Once again, if you do, for the love of God, share it with the rest of us modders. Now, we've been blessed with a long straight. Yay! Alright. Bring you out to like right about there. We're gonna call that 150. Come back down to this one. Add. Ooh, just too much, so we're gonna go with 140. That'll do for now. And while we're here, we might as well take up as much real estate as we can. Right? Right. D. Slide you down to here. I'll slide you up to here. If you do the big ones first, you won't have to actually have all these little squares in there. And it's probably better to work the other way, but you know. Ah, come on. Looks like 67. Come up here and grab that one. 67. Alright. Now, I'm gonna take this guy. D. Rotate. Make it fit. And corner 2 is fine, so corner 3. Look at that. Alright. We've almost got our field done. Control D. Actually, delete that one. Okay, we can take them back to there. Control D. Bring you down here. Got a little bit of a turn there. Better shrink these up a little bit. We're gonna call it 64. Both of them. There. Now to finish up these little patches here and there. DB drop. Well, we're not going to get it exact, but it'll be really close. Not going to matter too much because no farmer ever finds their fields 100% correct every time. So your AI or your extra farmers, whatever you want to call them, your AI farmers, so they missed a spot. Ooh. See, that is not what we wanted to do. That one. Ta-da! And now the blue covers the entire field. See, Lancy did that for that. So he has done it for several fields. Just, he never got around to finishing. Like I said, you don't really need it. It just, all it does is makes the developer tools and seasons work properly with the fields. Other than that, you can completely skip this step and have a perfectly fine working map. Which is probably what I'm going to do in the future. Because we have all of these to rename. Yeah. So, for now we're going to save it. File, save. I don't know if you can actually go into... We could check something. Once this finally saves. I don't know if you can actually find it in here or not. We're going to check something. So if you right click on the i3D instead of double clicking it to open with Giants, and you right click to open with like Notepad, well, be prepared to wait for a very long time. Or not. So we're going to try searching, find, was a field 45? Bam, found it. Well, now we can just go ahead and change them all right here. So you can see we got up to 13. We go here and change them in here without having to. Well, crap. That's the only problem, is we're going to have that pop up every time. Ah. I'd like to know how to turn that off. Great. Anyway, so you come through here, change all these. Jesus, there's a lot of them. Yeah. There's probably an easier way of doing this too. Turns out you can turn that off. You have to come up here to settings, preferences, auto completion. Just get rid of all that. Then you come in here and you don't get that annoying crap popping up every time. It's fantastic. I mean, holy crap. How about that? Holy crap. We put in 56 corners. I'm so glad I came in here and did it with this instead, because Jesus. Alright, so now we'll reload the map and make sure the changes took effect, which they should have. And seeing as that we're on my laptop and we're recording this at the same time, it's going to take forever and ever. Or not. Okay, you see nothing is highlighted in blue, right? First thing we're going to do, since we know it's working on fields 45, we're going to come in here and check out the field definitions, and holy crap, look at that. They're all named what they're supposed to be named. Beautiful, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so now we come up here, grab fields. Just all you gotta do is highlight it, go into scripts, FS19, map, toggle render field areas, then wait for it. Eventually it'll do something. There it is. Boom. That field is complete. Okay, so we've done that. Let's scroll out of that. Why would you save changes? We didn't do anything. Okay, So this is the one we've been working on. Mod shortcut. Over here. Mods and testing. I can get rid of that one now. I can actually get rid of that too, because we are no longer testing that. That into Charwell. And move that in Charwell. Move that in testing. Let's see. I also need my Let's Play stuff. We are going to need developer tools is all we really need. Working on it. No matches, huh? You're hilarious. FS19. I think it's like, there it is. There's DEV in it. I don't know why you can't find it. Anyways, copy that here. Boom. Now, bring up our nifty little thingamajig here. Make sure that we're opening up the test folder. Barbie Simulator. Might as well pause this because this is going to take forever. Gee, I wonder whose map this is. Anyways, there's Shot Wizard. I'll have to give credit where credit is due. Most of what I know about modding is actually coming from Shot Wizard. Okay, so we will enable flight mode real quick. Go away. The crap off. Might. Yeah. Anyways. I'm used to using my controller. Where is that field at? Why are we barely moving? F11. There. There's that lovely field up there. Crazy, crazy field. Okay. So what we're going to do is, because I know that the fields next to it have not been done yet. So we're going to come in here and, as I remember how to do this, that's it. Just do all. Do all in wheat. I'm going to give it to growth state 7 on, whatever, on. Bye. This could take a while. Okay, cool. See that how the fields there over there are not done right? Now see, Lancy's already done a lot of these fields. See how we got like some weird strips there, here and there? But for the most part, they're all done. Weird how my background is not showing up right. Now, field 45. Look at that. Goes around the island and everything. Now, just to show you what it did before. It really helps if my microphone's plugged in. Anyways, that's what it was before we did the field definitions. We get that little strip there. Does this affect gameplay? Only if you're cheating and using developer tools only to plant fields. Developer Tools was not really designed for that in the first place. Developer Tools was designed to test maps and whatnot. So, hence the reason why they're called Developer Tools. If you're having an issue getting the map to load with seasons, and you're running like Courseplay and Developer Tools, I suggest you first load the game without seasons, without Courseplay, and without Developer Tools. Load up, save it, then come back into the map and add those in, and it should work fine. There's some kind of weird, I don't know, strange glitch between Developer Tools, Seasons, and Courseplay. I don't know what it is. It does it on certain maps, but it does it so many maps that you can't chalk it up to a map, because one day it'll work on one map, next day it won't. So if you have an issue with seasons, I suggest first loading the map without seasons, saving it, then adding seasons and loading the map again, and it should work for you just fine. Same goes with the weird traffic glitch. If you can't turn on and off traffic, what you need to do is load the map, turn off the traffic, even though it's not going to make any difference on your screen. Turn off the traffic, save the game, exit Farming Simulator altogether. I mean, get completely out of the game. Reload the game, reload the map, and now you should be able to turn traffic on and off to your desire. Anyways, till next time, y'all. Happy farming once again. Thank you, Lancy boy, for allowing me to use your map to showcase some of these little edits. Farming Simulator would not be where it is without modders like you, so I appreciate your work. Till next time, happy farming, y'all.